This is such a little treasury trail.
Heading down the trail to this amazing find.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I would say, would you put it at about 400 years old?
Oh, I'd say at least
17th century foundations.
It was from a time before they started using mortar between stone as something to keep a house. It wasn't even brick. They used stone.
Yeah.
Square pieces of stone. Slate.
Crazy.
No mortar. This is amazing. I can't wait to show you guys.
Yeah, so we'll take a look on the other side here, and you can see that the river is right there. And that's the Cam Mission right there.
Well, remnants of homesteads everywhere throughout here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're homesteads or businesses or what they are, but they're old.
Yeah.
I think we found the, what's that called when the metalsmith, what's that place called?
A blacksmith?
Yeah,
like metallurging.
Yeah, the
and,
guy that forges all the metal.
Yeah, well,
we found that place.
Yeah, I believe that that's possibly what that site may have been. I mean, they would have had to do everything.
The stonemason.
Yeah.
That stone building would be a stonemason.
Of the land, the government came in and basically forced everybody to force off the property, off the land.
To dig up their loved ones that were buried in the land.
Yeah.
Because this was going to be industrial.
Yeah. And so this is sacred land we're about to show you. And it's been desecrated. We've the industry took over, and they wanted you to pull up your ancestors out of the ground and relocate them in order to
do what?
Leave the property in the ruins that it is today, just industrial ruins. And so we're wanting to kind of reveal the location here, because what they're telling us is not the accurate information. So here we are. We're giving you first-hand information and on the ground of this 17th century location. And we're bringing that to you today. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
That's what I say. So now even just coming up on the site, you can kind of tell it's something.
Yeah, we're rolling up on it here now. It's just magic to think right here where we stand. Dead smell was, and there it is, dead root head. Don't know where the rest of it is, but the head was brought here.
He stinks pretty bad. Joe had to run away because it smells so bad. So here we are walking through the wilderness across the river from my house, and we found this extraordinary site. I think I'm following a bear trail.
Are ya? I think this is where the old wigwammies used to be.
I'm following a bear trail covered in birdies.
Huh. Well, I'm on the trail. Oh, it's not much of one, but you can.
Imagine what life must have been like on the plains.
As a pioneer crusader. Well, you're carrying the birdies along with you, that's for sure. Oh, there's on the trail up here. It looks like there's a little squirrel. So we see a lot of round patches in this field, like there may have been teepees and whatnot.
May have been.
And this is just
This would
I
have
would
been
say
great land to...
southeast of the foundations that we were. I'm hearing something over in the bush here, but I thought it was just a squirrel. I can see his. You can't see him, but that's funny. All right, let's do it. Now that you're back on the trail. There.
I'm back out of the tall grass.
There, bear hunter.
Well, bear poo hunter.
You find lots of that.
He's a coyote. It's okay, buddy. I'm shaking. I gotta get a better grip on the cow. The cutest look on his face. He was like my... Just because he wants to come this way, we interrupted him.
At one time stood a church and an orphanage and an infirmary and maybe other things. Where Mandy stands, we see the old pictures of cross behind the church indicating a burial ground. Mount McKay in the background. Again, we're across from where the old fort would have been. Right here. Yeah. I can feel the energy. That sod, that's been cut. I mean, what the heck this bone pile is, man. Creepy. Just crazy all along this trail. Just bone after bone. It's absolutely so creepy what I just come across. It could have been during the period of time in which this was used for commerce and traffic to the historical park. Yeah, come check this out. However, this looks to be animal bone at this point, and just mounds of it. Incredible. On this ancient land. Wow.
Right there.
That's insane. We found it.
Did we?
Oh, we did.
Like, this is definitely something.
Look at that. That tree is growing around the concrete.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was this concrete?
Well, we're in the vicinity where buildings were
Mm-hmm.
and dwellings were, and this is a step down into it over here.
So as you can see where I pointed out that edge there, and now there's a tire in here, which is odd.
No, it's not. There's a bunch over there.
Oh, okay, so somebody was dumping stuff here?
But this is pretty cool.
This is really wild. Like, what was this?
This was life. This was things happening. Right across, in the middle of nothing now, because it's been propagated by the government, technically.
Yeah.
And it's right across here would be the old location of the original Fort William Historical Park, right through those bushes. And here we are, looking at this amazing find and with bone piles. Incredible ancient history. Okay, so from here, this is actually an old foundation floor. And we've got in here, we've got this thing in here, concrete, and then I tried to uncover the floor of it, and I did a little bit, and as you can see, under the dirt, I've got piled up here. Like, this is all floor. How cool is that? That under the dirt is an old ancient foundation. Here we are. Old foundation wall. Very cool. Like that. It's definitely an old foundation. Well, you can see a man-made feature right here. Somebody drilled into this here with a stone. This has concrete mixed in it. Holy yes!
See?
Wow, cool.
Yeah, you can't deny that's man-made.
Wow. That's really cool.
Like, all of this was something really spectacular back in the 17th century.
This was part of the Fort William. This was Old Fort. Looks like this would have cranked up the front of a hand crank type steam engine. Don't know if it was naturally aspirated or steam or what, but it's old. Very cool find. we're just going to talk about it because we just had a moment as we walked up here. And, you know, I feel this heaviness, like this overwhelming heaviness. And it's, I'm like literally, my skin must be like literally goosebumpies underneath as I walk up to this. Because we're walking up to the front door of something 400 years ago, man. And it's freaky. I can't help but feel just the history here is, it's kind of overwhelming. Like how this was once somebody's home, a very large home. And it's nothing short of, and I felt it, and I feel the energy here. And it's not all happy. I wish I felt it was happy. Everything all right?
Yeah, I just want to know what this was. Like, why is it just left here? Like, it was a huge stone structure. Whatever this place was, it definitely did not deserve this fate. Look at this perfect stone wall.
Yeah.
Perfectly stacked. Like, you can tell this was a wall.
Should be a passionate moment. And I'm not understanding how the level of detail in this structure and the human effort to make this wall happen. You find cast iron?
I found something.
Well, we've got that metal detector here just to determine what type we're looking at. And this wall here is just absolutely, like, I can't even believe what we're looking at here.
Yeah, no kidding. Like,
And so, again, you know, as I walked up here, I felt this overwhelming sense. I was upset
yeah.
for no reason. I don't know if you were or you felt it, but literally, and I think we caught it on film when we were walking up. Things changed just a minute. We were like just maybe 50 yards away from here. The energy. And I don't know if you felt it. I don't feel it this very minute to be a negative thing. And I think I've worked through it and whatever. But something, I felt something hit me like a wall of upset emotions.
I saw it,
Yeah.
and I recognized it as not my own, so I was able to be, you know, a little more accepting of it because I recognized it as exterior, you know? So, but I mean, this place has a lot of, there is something definitely.
Now, right now you're on metal duty and you want to I want you to just take a breath. Just take a breath. And come over here a little bit into this area. And then just maybe lean up on the tree here. 400 years ago.
I think that this place was not like one family's home. I think it was too grand of a endeavor, like to create this.
These are big.
Yeah, to create this building way back in that time. It was a meaningful place.
it looks like it kind of was destroyed.
It was.
Purposeful.
It was
It looks like it was
destroyed, and
pushed
there's
in this
been,
way and it was pushed in this way.
yeah, it was bulldozed obviously on that side. You can see.
Yeah.
Now, why? What was this?
I don't understand.
Why wouldn't a place of this spectacular nature be preserved?
Yeah.
This wall, I see there's mortar.
Yeah.
But, so we know it's not naturally formed.
No.
You know, this isn't just,
Yeah.
you know.
Here's lots of mortar. Right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah.
Like this was man-made.
Man-made.
There's mortar right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is 400-year-old site that's been
At least 400 years old.
somehow it's been put away and forgotten and being protected from people not acknowledging that this site is here.
What was this site? This is what we need to find out. This obviously was a very significant site. Why is this, which is an obvious historical site, not restored and protected? Like, this is obviously man-made. This obviously took a lot of time and effort back in the day that it was created.
We feel we've found a piece of lead out of this area, and it looks like it may have been a smelting area for iron working. Because what did you just find? Because
I found a lot
this
of
here
iron or something over here.
is a floor.
Oh, this is neat. It has like a thing in
The floor keeps going here.
and a thing attached to it.
What did you find?
Look at
Ooh.
this concrete thing here
Wow.
with looks like iron on either side. Concrete pieces, but look at a big iron pipe. This here with this in it. Look.
Whoa, that's
like,
neat.
It's almost like a dipstick.
Holy.
Neat, eh?
That is cool. Grab that again.
It's like a dipstick almost.
Wow, that's neat.
Yeah.
And there's another rod going through here.
Yeah, this rod here.
Look at this is concrete.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Concrete with iron on either side. Like, what is this? It moves. Like it's not in there solid, but there's like concrete all around it with moss growing on it.
That's really neat.
Like lots of concrete even in here with moss on it. So I mean, obviously there was some kind of structure in here as well.
Yeah, that's a cool find.
And with this lead pipe, like what?
Yeah, neat.
I know, we've got so.
My battery power is getting low. But that wall is insanely cool into that. And it goes along this square line. It's crazy cool. Front door again. The one that used to be there. And it's all lit up down there.
This tree is definitely blocking the entrance.
Yeah.
But if you get in there, you can see that stone wall, that design again. This is definitely.
Knock, knock. I smell bread.
I hope this isn't a remnant of someone who used to live here.
Hey. No, that looks animal.
Yeah, it looks like a.
There's lots of bones. Crazy.
Like a big beef bone.
Yeah, this is a dog's haven.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Broken stone wall, broken metal thing, whatever this used to be.
Yeah. This is a neat artifact here, and I don't know what it is, because it looks like an old carriage of some sort, no? Like it looks like a spring. There's another one over there. Let's just set you up here. Let's do some. You know that is there.
What is this kind of stone? Looks like a meteorite.
It looks like a lava stone there.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so this is showing iron and silver.
Do you think I can keep this rock?
Quite a big feature. Lots of metal. All these are iron things. It looks like a big. Let's check it out. Look at all the birds!
All the birds?
Yeah, I got birdies for days.
Oh yeah, I just... Look at this neat stone that I found.
Oh wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, no, that's a keeper. It looks lava.
I found it by what I think is the hearth. I'm pretty sure that was chimney
That
over
looks
there.
like that would have been used as like a lava type stone.
Right.
Like I don't know, what is lava stone used for? Cooking, right? Like, you know, what do you put lava stone in your barbecue? That's a big piece, but that's what it looks like it might be.
Yeah. I'm going to put it in your backpack, okay? Okay.
I just want to see what this is.
Yeah.
And there's silver here. So I want to try and preserve.
Oh.
This is really, like, look at how thin that metal is.
Yeah. There's not a place to put that rock up.
So the rocks are on top of this piece of metal. So
the
that shows.
walls caved in on top of it.
Yeah. These rivets here, this riveting is just falling apart. Like this is old, that's for sure. Whatever this is. You know what? What's to say it's not a trunk?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like a trunk?
I don't know. It looks like... I don't even know.
Like a old trunk. It looks like it's got rivets and shit right in it.
It looks like it goes over there too, right?
Yeah, it's quite large. would say that's looking and resembling like a trunk. A treasure chest! Let's move you up here a little bit. And there's what we're looking at. In the basement of this 400-year-old house. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I hear something. Oh, it's a train. Haha. Okay. I thought it was a vehicle, and I'm like, we're way out in the middle of nothing. Let's get some of this exposed. This is what it is. Like this root is right under it. There's a couple bones there, eh?
Yeah, I found those. And look at this big
With a modern cap. Spray can.
This is all bones over here. Cut.
Wow.
You know, like,
Yeah.
all cut. Like, what? I don't understand what kind of bone that is.
Yeah.
But,
Those look like rib bones.
like, is this a person or?
Yeah, right? This looks like a rib bone in there.
What's that?
And that's interesting bones.
Yeah. A lot of straight cuts like that, though.
Whoa, that's a big knuckle there, like.
A moose knuckle?
I don't know. I don't see anything that
It doesn't
says
resemble
human.
No.
Interesting find right now, though.
Like, why is it all in this little hole?
Yeah.
Is this like,
And they're not new.
no.
Look at the, oh.
Oh, I lost that cool rock that I found.
Well, I'm thinking this might be an old stove now. Because we're seeing like some piping and whatnot. And it looks like a square nail. Trying to be gentle and work and really not damage the artifacts as they come out. This is so exciting. Oh, this is ultimately the find of the century. I don't know, I'm just being silly, but
Not at all. I would say this is quite the find of the century. Like, look at this shit. This.
incredible. Oh, did you feel that?
Cool.
What was that?
What was what?
I don't know, I felt like an energy. Like some weird energy. Did the camera move? Like, did you feel the camera? Did you feel the camera? I'm like, asking the audience like they're gonna know. Something is here with us. Like,
Well, somebody has known about this site since, because look at the fire footprint.
it is broad daylight here, and I swear that I felt like something touched me, like an energy source. I don't know, I can't explain it. That was crazy. Something doesn't like us digging here. So we're gonna be very careful with our next step.
Well, okay, look at somebody has obviously discovered this place since it hasn't been a home anymore, because there's a fire
Yes,
pit here.
there's a fire pit here. Yes.
So,
Good eye. I didn't see that before.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's even a stick in it still. So,
The camera wasn't far from there before. Then we moved it in close to the artifact. So we'll be looking at the footage to see if we captured something.
yeah.
Because I certainly felt... Well, we're going to carry on here
There's some
and carry.
here.
And we're going to put you back here. See, where were you? Sorry about the interruption there. It's broad daylight. The last thing I would have assumed that we'd feel some type of spiritual, I would just take it as a spiritual presence here with us right now.
Oh, careful. Oh.
Ow! I better not have cut myself. Which I probably did.
What's that?
Ah, rusty old Nick. And it's not good for your skin.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Shit.
What?
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Oh, fuck.
I was all excited. Hopefully I don't need a tetanus.
When was your last?
I don't know. But I know we gotta go.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to clean that.
Yeah, no, you gotta come help me over here.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. I don't know what happened. I felt like I got pushed into it and the thing went right into my arm. We gotta go now. Come on, let's get over. We gotta stop and take a breath. Okay, let's go. Oh. Ah!
You're awake.
Where am I? And what is happening?
Don't worry about it. You're okay.
Did you take me to Narnia?
A little bit of Andy.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe you're, like, listen, I was fine, okay? I don't know how you healed me so quickly. Alright, there's something on my head. Really? You are a jokester.
That's what you get for being all complainy pants.
Yes, I do have to reel it in a little bit, but... And I did, the seriousness is that, I don't know how you healed it, but it's healed, and it was a serious injury. And we are farting around and having some fun. And let's introduce you two to this. Alright, we welcome you to Moore.
Swanson.
Is it?
Is it haunted?
I think it is.
I really think it might be.
Because we've captured some incredible things here already.
The other day, I felt a presence like no other, and I was led to a thing, like a metal deteriorated piece of something, and I don't know why I was drawn to that spot.
Yeah,
Something here
a lot of
strongly
artifacts.
guides us.
Yeah. And this is about a 400-year-old site, and we feel it may be the original settlement for Thunder Bay. We have yet to have the scientists prove that, but we're well on our way to having that
Looking
done.
at the structure, I am assuming it has to be at least 400 years old. There's a lot of stonework put into this, a lot of area covered by this, and the trees that are growing out of it and have the woodwork in the roots themselves as they're exposed to the sunshine, you can see these trees are at least
200,
200,
300 years old, yeah. And so the crazy thing is so stay tuned tonight, because what we're going to do is we're coming back here and we're going to do our 3 a.m. lockdown, because there is a lot of spirit activity here, and you know, we had you know, an actual injury occur, so we have to be careful.
We have to be aware of animals as well. This is a wild space.
Yeah.
Nothing's really been around here for a long time, as you can see.
We're poking a little bit of fun, but it is serious, and this is real. And we are bringing you this amazing historic site, and we hope you get to enjoy and get to experience some of the phenomenon that we've already experienced.
I hope we capture it on camera for you.
So we're just on our way out.
I think it's a bear.
And
It's going. You hear it?
yeah, it's just off to the side of us.
It's a low bellowing. I hear a lot of dogs, but that was not a dog. You hear it?
Yeah,
It sounded like a bear.
he's in there somewhere. Well, let's carry on, and we're on our way back for a 3 a.m. How is that? How exciting is that?
Ah, after hearing Bigfoot in the bush, are you kidding me? We're coming back at 3 a.m.?
Yes, exciting.
Yeah, exciting. Super exciting. I cannot actually wait to bring, look at all the crows, holy shit.
Yeah, they were around a lot.
I cannot wait to bring this story to you people. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Over 400 years, this site has remained buried, half bulldozed in the forest.
Yeah.
The only people that know about it are the people that came to put the solar farm out here, and then whoever ends up hiking in the area. It's, I honestly cannot believe it hasn't been protected.
Even if you're hiking, it's hard to find.
It is hard to find. It's
Unless
kind of in the bush.
you're really paying attention to your surroundings.
We are really nosy. We like to,
Nosy.
we do like to poke around in the bush.
We are investigators,
We
figuring out.
Okay, nosy, investigate, check out the
Well,
moose. That
Ugh.
was over on this side. Check out all the fur, all
we
the
have
tufts of fur.
Footage of it here.
Yep.
And now it got dragged over there.
Catch the tufts of fur on the ground. What in the hell? Like maybe that thing that we heard going whoa in the bush was what dragged it across.
His teeth were actually in pretty amazing shape. It wasn't that old.
Yeah, he looks like a pretty young moose. Those antlers aren't very big.
But he was dragged over there,
Aw.
right in the site.
If that rat is
Very
still
special
there in the
places.
spring, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Oh, did you hear that?
The whole head.
Something in the bush.
Yeah, it's probably coming to get that. The moose head.
It's probably like, Maggie, you stay away from my moose head. I'm eating that later.
My moose!
Yeah. Get over here.
You can have it.
You can tell this bitch likes meat.
She's a meat eater!
Oh yeah. Ain't no shame in getting your good protein.
Pretty cool head though.
Oh my god.
Now that we see the teeth in it.
Clean cut. So somebody
Yeah.
obviously dumped their hunt out here, their carcass.
Yeah, it looks like it, eh?
You know, I mean, I'm not going to diss you because I don't know what lives out here and might need the food for sustenance.
Yeah.
But somebody's also dumping their apples out here and their leaves.
Yeah,
So-
chumming in the area.
I don't know if it's just one person or if it's many, but this isn't a dump.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're probably doing it respectfully just to feed the animals, but
All right, here we are.
we're back at the car.
That's how far. Yeah, geared up here, eh?
Do you want this flashlight so you can see to turn the camera on?
Yeah. Well, I got this one here. Oh, I gotta reset it now. Okay. We are groovy. Okay, so let's do, we're gonna do 1080. We got the best pick. We're rolling film here.
Alright.
Oh yeah, okay. We're getting We're rolling film here.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, okay. We get frame. Alright, let's go.
So, welcome back.
This is Moore. Is it haunted?
I think it is.
Yeah.
So,
We're at the site of the original settlement, and as we said to you earlier, we were coming back.
we are back for our EVP. Is this fine witching hour?
It's crazy.
We're lucky the moon is still a little bit full here.
It's definitely chilled out,
It is cold.
calmed down. Things are quite calm.
But the stars are so beautiful tonight.
Yeah.
So our way is lit. Let's take you on this adventure as Moore tries to recoup some lost PSR from his little episode this afternoon.
All right, so maybe I have my little temper tantrums at time and I go a little bit crazy,
Well,
but
I mean, it was just a little bit
I
of
still
blood.
I still don't understand how this is already healed, and it was a real deal, as you can see. Anyway, crazy, getting back to here. This is super scary. This is the real deal, and we're bringing you this right now.
Yeah, we are here at what I
So,
believe is...
Let's get back to the PSR. My paranormal survival rate obviously lost a couple points, and yours, by saving my butt, I don't know how,
I think
magically
I magically gained some
you gained some points.
survival
So,
rating.
but at the end of the night here, this is where we're gonna really measure up, see who's got the guff, because this is a real deal. It's dark. We're going back into this area right here behind us, and we're gonna show you. Oh, and I didn't talk about. I just want to quickly talk about that moose head. Now, you did recognize that on our way in, it was on one side of the trail, and when we were on our way out, it was on the other side of the trail.
And yet here we are, bringing you to the special place.
And so, having said that,
In spite of all the coyote poop.
it's going to be really scary. So we got the infrared camera. We have a lot of. We're going to see if that works. We're going to try to maintain our battery power, and it goes fast. But let's get to work. Let's keep rolling. Let's give you something pretty special. So, as you can see, we've got multicams. We're going to take some still shots, and let's get to work.
We've got our little flashlight. Taking you on an adventure.
And I definitely going to have my headlight. Oh, and by the way, okay, important. Okay, so when it comes to dogs, bears, we're not too concerned.
Yeah,
I think
bears
they're
are more scared
going
of
to be
us
really
than we are
kind.
of them.
We hope. And anyway, I'm an alpha, so I definitely command my area. And tonight, I'm going to own this. And we want to investigate
We don't know what Wolverines
the spiritual
are all about, though.
component. However, I want to talk to you about the dogs. If there is a wolf encounter, we go back to back, and we don't give up.
All right.
Okay, and so that's the plan when it comes to wolves. And so you're here with the real deal. We're out in the middle of the wilderness. We may be close to town, but in Thunder Bay, you know, just 5 minutes outside of town, it's the real deal.
There's been bears and trees in my front yard, so...
All right.
We're in the wilderness, basically.
So tonight we're going to own this space, though. It's getting
Wolverine,
a little chilly.
foxes. Yeah, I gotta get my jacket
Tripod
on.
geared up. Stay alert. I'm going to get my headlight on. Because I want to be able to, I want to be able to be on my toes. I'm gonna just leave it on. I think just the infrared for now. Unless I really need it.
Yeah, one thing that's really inhibiting my view is having that light in my eyes. It's really dangerous when it comes to being able to see if there's anything...
Which one are we talking?
The big one, on the camera pod.
Yeah,
So
well, of course. Yeah,
limited-
no, it's super bright, and you know, we got it mounted on there so we can light our way.
Yeah.
That's super important.
Okay, we'll not light our faces, but light our way.
Yeah, no. That, we're in the woods. We are trying to keep it all together. I think I'm prepared to adventure.
Did you lock your door?
So
Whatever the
what we're
fuck
here,
that is.
okay, so we're here to investigate, you know, our paranormal survival rate and where it lies, right? So let's stay focused. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm not worried about any of the animals.
My
My-
paranormal survival rate will go down if I swear too much, won't it?
Yeah. You're doing okay. You did lose maybe a point there,
Ugh.
but that's what it's all about. So
Yeah.
here we got the moon up above us. The stars are out. Mandy's complaining about the bright lights, but you know what?
It's just when it went right in my eye.
I'm kind of happy about the bright lights, to be honest with you, because if I see some shiny lights, then you're gonna see me come alive, you know, and I'm gonna start being pretty noisy.
Two little beady eyes.
And so I'm already kind of noisy, but so back where that head was, I kind of wanted to go and investigate that. But having seen that skull beat up the way it is, I think, and you know that location, you know, that was the location where just behind there, the orphanage.
Yeah.
And then we also did the research, and that is where the graveyard would have been, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the orphanage.
So that shows the bit of juju that's going on there on that property, and the tragedies already we're seeing there. So, and let's get to
Where we're going.
our
The
400-year.
400-year-old site.
Yes.
This is from the 16th century.
16.
It would have been the original fort, built in 1717.
Crazy.
On the left bank of the Cam River, just past the thing where they call it Kaministakoya. Here we come.
Yeah.
Fort Kaministakoya.
Incredible. So it's getting a little thicker here. We're getting a little bit more remote.
I just can't believe we found that site.
And you can see
1717.
here we are. It's remote on this side, but you can see that the other side there, you know, is industry.
Yep.
You know, but over here,
Train yard.
this was the settlement side, right?
Well, they were both settlement sides.
So,
Both cut off from the city by the train.
yeah, yeah.
I still can't believe they.
Yeah.
I can't believe that land was just stolen.
This land we're standing on is desecrated and been stolen and propagated and expropriated. Is that the? Yes. And so, a lot of unrest.
Yep. Holy unrest at this place.
And we're here to see and make sure we bring back
We want
and
to
check. It is
wanna
obviously going to be unholy, and we're bringing back holy to this site.
We want to allow the spirits to rest. That's my goal.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it's possible until life is breathed back into this place.
Yeah.
You know, families and love.
I agree. And it was like that at one time before they came in, or whoever decided that it was a good idea to forcefully and violently take the land.
Yeah, that was the railway.
Yeah.
Grand Trunk.
Well, I don't know the whole story. I didn't live in that time.
Grand Trunk Railway in what, 1850
However,
or 1950? I can't remember.
okay, okay. So we're here. Okay. So now we're gonna, let's go and see the tree. Just so we have a landmark, right, that we're at the location. There's an old landmark here. And here we are.
Yeah, there it is. Part of it.
Well, it was
Oh
here.
fuck, it's ripped to shreds. Look at this shit.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
Oh,
You
there.
sure we should be up in this bitch? Huh. What the crap? There's the antlers.
Wow.
There's the antlers. And there's
Good
the teeth.
jawbone, yeah.
That earlier today was
Whole.
whole.
That's a strong thing.
Whatever it is, it's not something that I want to encounter.
All right, that's why we're here.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Bleep. Bleep bleep.
Okay, bleep bleep.
Well, something's obviously gonna have dinner. So go ahead and walk up ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead and walk up ahead. Okay.
No, I want to keep an eye on you, obviously.
I've got the baton here. Anything that comes into my fucking way.
Okay. So just check. We are very blessed. We are very protected. You're with an alpha male. You are fine. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start taking some still shots. We've got the EVP with us. We've got the squawk box. Our first generation still in. Yeah, it's still getting together, but we're gonna try some different techniques. We got a little bit of noise from across the way, but
yeah, with the noisy trains, it's hard to tell.
yeah, it's not that noisy. But I think once we get down into the foundation here, now, do you want to go ahead and I'll just follow you in? You know, nothing's down here. It'd be long gone. Easy goes it. So this is pretty exciting. We're here.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah. I think it's got to be around
This isn't totally solid.
All right.
I mean, it's just caved in wall after all, but.
Yeah. Well, you have my cane, so.
Oh, you need it?
No.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Be careful. Holy shit. Okay.
No worries.
Oh.
I got this. Yeah, I thought you were going to clean the joint up while we were here.
Well, I was going to, but
we
you
did.
had me doing shots all day.
The non-alcoholic shots. Filming.
Camera shots.
And to do me shots. It sounded like you were in a...
Yeah, well, this here, we are
Shoot.
now at the site.
Here we are again.
I can't even believe this. Like,
2
looking
a.m.
at it at nighttime reinforces the fact that, look, there is mortar in between these stones that were hand-hewn. There are multiple layers of hand-hewn stone, a facade, an inside wall. Like, can you even believe that this
Put you there.
was left to ruin?
Yeah.
Like,
It's not okay.
of all the architecture I have seen in this town,
Okay.
nothing is like this.
Okay. Shh. For a second. I heard something. I know you're excited. I'm excited, but okay. So just take a listen. I heard something just behind us here. So let's stay alert. And remember, we're here because we want to try to capture a spiritual connection. Because in the other foundation, we know it exists. I'm going to try and set.
I cannot believe this beautiful brick.
We had a disembodied voice in the other foundation, which we're gonna go through the area where there's multiple bones, where we have some daytime captures, but we haven't been there in the nighttime yet. So I'm gonna try and get this infrared fire up there as well, right?
Yeah, okay. But I think we should be as quick as we can with this, just because I was thinking if wolves wanted to get us, this is a good spot. There's a train, we can't take
Okay,
them around us.
you're fine. There's no wolves.
Okay.
I gave you the tools to know what was going to happen just in case.
Okay.
However, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so just take a breath. And you trust me. They know I'm a badass. And we own this place tonight. Yes.
Look at this tree. How old would you say this tree is?
I'd say that's 150 to 200.
200 years old, don't you? Yeah, easily 200. Now, it's growing out of the foundation of this, out of this obvious foundation. So, now,
Clean across the way is not helping us here. It's squealy brakes. Do you hear that? They don't even maintain their brakes, for crying out loud. I got to try. Okay, let me see if I can get this infrared going. I feel very safe here. However, there was a darkness that one day during the day that I didn't like in this spot. I don't know what it was, but I feel very confident and
I think it's the anger of the fact that this has been grown in and plowed and forgotten. That tree is making a lot of noise.
Nice. Okay, blink twice, so that should mean it's on infrared. Now all I have to do is click 3 times, and now it should be working. Let's do it. Let's get over to our next destination here. We did hear something just off the bush here, so let's go see. Make sure it's nothing.
It is a yip, so if it is, it's a young coyote or fox.
Sorry. Like that. You're bubbly.
Oh.
Wet your whistle.
Okay.
Thought I heard something behind. Could have been just the trees are creaking.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lots of creepy trees.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
You okay?
Well, I'm falling, but I'm good.
Okay. Oh, a little mouse. You see him?
Cool. Hopefully the coyote eats it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Which way? You going that way?
It looks easier, doesn't it?
Gotta get my can in here. Hang on.
I heard it again.
Huh?
I heard it again.
Okay. Well, just wait for me. All right.
I hear geese. Okay, maybe I went down there and got caught in the bush. But this way. Why did they keep the front door?
This could have been a side back door.
Oh, coming out to the river door up there? That would have been a front door.
All right.
Okay, there was some coyote shit out here earlier. So watch your step.
Yeah, so this is our bone little area that goes through the bush here. And we're heading through an old trail.
We're not quite there yet, but we're on our way to it.
Oh, pardon me, the boobly's coming back.
Can't believe how, like, all of that
the moon.
is an old
Moon's bright.
structure. Like, all of that in there.
Yeah.
I can't even believe it. It's all structure. Built like hand-hewn stone brick. How the left the room, really?
Okay,
How did that happen?
shh. We want to listen. This is, I know you're trying to be noisy, but I also want to.
Capture EVPs or whatever.
Don't worry about the animals. Okay. Okay, I just.
So, here's a
I know you are.
bone.
Let's just see. Bone, bone, bone. Oh, look.
Lots of bone. More there.
Oh,
Piles of bone. What's this? Somebody's plate?
well, this is an old settlement. There's lots of stuff.
Well, there's
This
a lot
is-
of garbage here too now.
This is where we found
We found some artifacts.
the
here.
crank in this area.
This here was a beam for a structure. You can tell because it's got
Yeah, that
the
was a beam.
squared off edges. So that was hand hewn.
Yeah.
You can tell there was something there.
So
There's
that's
more
where
over
that
here.
engine crank was right there.
Oh, look.
Another
weird
piece of
wire.
bone. Okay. So we're almost there. So beautiful. Okay, so we're here. The moon is nice and bright and lit. Beautiful. Looks pretty quiet. Okay. All right. So I do know our battery power has been dissipating very, very rapidly. So we need to get down there and get our EVPs done because I'm afraid we're going to lose our camera. My phone has already died. And we are down in this foundation, and this is where the bone pile was, where we captured that EVP earlier. And again, here we are in a familiar, with this familiar artifact here. that you saw earlier. And again, here, the wall. There's a beautiful wall of this foundation. Stoneless.
Mortarless.
So, yes.
Stones.
Maybe that's me right now. I'm stoneless.
Oh, maybe we should
Yeah. Maybe we should fix that.
the place.
Anyway, in all seriousness, this is real. Here we are. This is a 400-year-old settlement with mortarless. I was just in awe there. It was like I was in a trance. I gotta set this up. That's cool. Maybe we captured something. Yeah. Yeah, we're just recording. And we're gonna take some still shots, and I think we should try to do some EVPs with our squawk lock. Now, if there's anyone that wants to speak to us, our camera should hear you.
Tell us the story of this place.
Why are you still here? Are you angry? Are you trapped here?
There is something we can do to facilitate your freedom and your peace. Let us know. I felt something touch the back of my head.
I've seen a white orb over there, like I'm not even kidding. And I thought it was a moth, and there's just no... Oh, there's a moth. It could have been a moth. So we're just... Ooh. That was my finger. I want to get some still images of in that that laneway or that old roadway that has all the bones in it.
I smell booze. Like booze breath.
Really?
I just caught a whiff of booze breath, yeah.
That's neat.
Well, in amongst this smell of musty old house?
Yeah. Could be. I mean, was this before Prohibition? Way
Obviously.
before, right?
Hell yeah, this was the 1700s. Could have even been the 1600s.
Right?
This
Way
site here...
before that, so they were trading alcohol for furs.
Well, get this. I was doing a little bit of researching, and I found that, what was it, 16... Well, let me see here. I wrote it down.
Yeah, let's review it. And then like, we can use this
Okay.
information to ask questions, right?
Okay. So,
And then when you do talk about it,
so
let's wait for a response.
1679, it said there was a Kamenistagoyan, Fort Kamenistagoyan. That was either 1679 or 1683. I found two different sites that stated different facts. But then in 1697, the Peace of Ryswick was signed between the French and the English, and the post was soon abandoned. Then there was 1717, Fort Kamenistakoya, left bank downstream Cam River, short distance from Conference with McKellar, which is this exact site. Just past the conference.
I'll go there.
1717, that's
This was
the
the site of Kamenistagoyan.
Kamenistakoya.
Koya.
Yeah, and this site eventually went on and expanded to Fort Francis. So, and then
Incredible.
1744.
It was commerce, it was trade, it was growing.
Oh my goodness, it was all farmland, and it was like beautiful harmony kept, like business and trade relations between, the passers through that came to the fort and the people of this land, which is like, this is our land.
Yeah.
We have to get this back to the people that it belonged to, the descendants of the people that lived here.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, I'm all disheveled about this. It's like,
Well,
it's frustrating to think that
good
it was
information.
allowed to go on.
And I think the spirits might be frustrated as well.
Oh, frick. No wonder there is anger misdirected, because no one knows who to direct it at. They don't, like, here's the thing. You grow up not knowing your roots. Not knowing your roots were ripped out from you. Maybe knowing that they were. No wonder there's anger. This was like final resting place. Yeah. This stuff, they say reparations and whatever, yet here I see a pipeline being pushed through land that the elders said no.
It's still happening.
But it's still happening.
Yeah.
The elders said no. What happened to reparations? It's not fair.
Well, the reparations need to still proceed with this site.
This site
we
needs
have
to be brought
we have
back
to have
life.
the things preserved and exhumed, and the site designated as a historical site, because this is it.
Imagine this place.
We are here at 3 in the morning on a 400-year-old site to try to bring evidence that something is here,
Capturing
and this
significance.
matters.
There is definitely something significant in this place.
This matters.
Whether it spoke through the recordings or not is kind of irrelevant. When you look at the architecture itself, it's enough to preserve this place. Realizing this is a mortarless stone foundation. Mortarless. They didn't do that shit since the 1600s, 16th century.
All right,
So,
I'm going to get, since you're so excited,
oh,
I'm going to get the EVP.
okay, let's do this.
And then let's try to ask questions.
Okay.
It's probably about, do you have the time? I bet you it's about 3 a.m.
$2.50.
Well, I wasn't far off. Nice. Okay, a battery here.
This is the stove, and this is a big bucket of water. somebody put on a kettle. I need more hot water. I laugh like it's funny, but it wasn't funny. I know what it was like back in the day when you had to use a kettle to heat up your hot water.
Let's get a dead battery. I don't get it. This worked before.
I hear the... look at this halo around the moon.
I saw it.
Oh, wow.
I'm on tech support here.
Okay.
I don't get why it's not working. Oh. That's weird.
Spirit? Spirit? Did you put all those bones there?
Oh God. I think I got something working. It's not. Something's wrong with it though. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. So, Spirit? Should we sit at the fire here?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, hit the bucket.
Oh, okay. So, Spirit, is this the stove? The heart of the home?
Sometimes just that action and the energy associated to this, they try to draw. I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
They say
Yeah,
they
they
try
say
and draw
anything.
off of energy devices.
See how? Okay, so I was getting somewhere with it. It's moving very strange. If it's, you saw it. Like now, it's not working again. My design isn't very designed.
Isn't very designy. Well,
Oh well.
good enough. I think we may have captured something anyway. Even though,
Never know.
well, I mean, I have faith that whatever spirit is here and wants to tell a story is gonna tell the story, whether we like it or not. So, the story is coming out.
Yeah.
And this place is highly significant in terms of the growth of our city. Looking at this mortar behind, or this wall behind us, which is like
Mortarless.
mortarless.
Yeah.
I am still in awe of this place. Like, I would stay here all night if I could. This is so...
Well, we're here officially at 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. We're here, allowing the spirits to communicate with us and
Trying
tell
to
a
keep
story.
it together. I'm trying to get this equipment to work, and it's not working. We've already lost cameras and battery power.
But remember last time?
Interesting enough.
The spirits came through regardless of the equipment.
I know.
Like,
It did. At the Flet Tunnel.
I know.
Incredible.
That, the
We had no
photograph,
idea. We were just goofing off.
we weren't even meaning to, like, really see any ghosts or anything, but yet we captured a disembodied entity on this photograph.
Yeah, right? It's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, your head's been cut off this whole time.
Has it?
Yeah.
What if I stand back here?
Better.
Okay. So now I'm kindly asking whatever entities may be present with us in this place to communicate your wishes or story. Help us help you.
Do you have a message you want to tell us? Do you have something you want somebody to know?
I just have a feeling that this was such a beautiful place and it should be restored.
Let's come on over here. And remember where you grabbed that stone. Let's pick up the camera. And go over, let's see if we can find.
That stone?
Remember we were just
Yeah.
casually.
Okay. The weirdest thing was that little orange stone that I found.
Yeah, it was
And-
with the bones.
And then we heard the creepy breathing
Yeah.
on the tape. But when I dropped the stone,
Yeah.
the creepy breathing stopped. And the stone fell right into this abyss here. Or maybe into here, where, like, I don't really want to pick it up again, but
Yeah.
I will look for it.
Well, I thought it was up here because I remember watching you on film.
Look at this. A piece of the structure itself. Is it? No, that's a stick. It's hard to tell in the dark.
It is, but I thought that little pebble was in this area.
Yeah, it fell down right in, like, this pile of... Remember how I was putting all the dirt down here?
Yeah.
That fell down in the dirt that when I was putting it there. I
Yeah.
think it's probably best that we leave it in the dirt, just because I don't know what that little orange stone was. That's so messed up. Like,
Well, something didn't like that you were here. I don't know if it wasn't if it was a dislike, or it was like a salivating over the fact that you were
I
like
felt like it
into
was
this
a-
bone pile, I
I
think.
felt like it was anticipating that I take that stone. It wanted to... I think it was in the stone.
Like, to be honest,
What was in the stone?
the spirit, that spirit,
Interesting theory.
well, it happened when I picked up the stone, and when I dropped it, it stopped. So you tell me what you think.
All right, we're running out of battery power here. And I think it might be because it is legitimately 3 a.m. Huh?
Did you hear something? Running through the bush?
No. No, I did not. Did something rattle you?
Yeah.
Like?
I just got a little twist out.
Uh-oh.
Paranormal survival rating staying intact.
All right. So, well, now we're ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
We're gonna say our goodbyes here and pay our respects. Why can't I see? There it is. Okay.
The wall?
I know the camera's cold, the temperature's dropping, we're losing light,
battery power.
battery power.
But look at the moon up through there. Can it capture that?
Let's try. Okay,
That
cool.
Rainbow around the moon?
Neat.
Can you see it in there?
No,
Ah.
it
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't know what it's going to look like, the footage tomorrow. So let's get going.
Okay.
Grab,
Again,
your-
thank you, spirits, for allowing us to hang out with you again today.
all right.
And,
Yes,
until
we had a
next
great
time.
investigation and we're going to start heading out because we're
We're getting cold and losing battery power. Also,
Yeah, battery power is going, okay? So we got to make sure that we get by the, also the,
I heard something up there.
I did too.
What is that?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Don't worry, let's do it. Let's get going. All right, thank you for letting us visit. And we're
I'm just gonna play with my voice on the way out, so
We're
we
gonna-
won't have any bears follow us, because they don't like when we make noise.
all right. We're going in the direction we just heard the noise because
Yeah.
we're awesome and
Freaky! How about the fact that there's all these spirits of the dead animals that were...
I need more light. There. Camera. I'm trying to
Like,
make sure that our viewers are getting our walk back. Hopefully our camera will maintain battery life so we can at least document us getting eaten. No, no, I'm just kidding.
well, it'll
Well, I hope not.
document us walking upon a Sasquatch.
Yes, that'd be
We'll
fun.
just be taking a crap and we'll walk up on
That'd
them.
be cool. I think they'd be kind though. If it knows you're a kind soul. Okay, bones. Watch
Yeah.
the bones.
And metal.
That's a bone.
There's big sheet metal everywhere.
Yeah, you're stepping on the bones.
Oh my god. Sorry, Bones. I don't mean to be all disrespectful.
Yeah.
I know you're a moose, but still, your
You
spirit
just-
deserves
yeah.
respect, and I apologize for stepping on your bones.
Look at that one. That's a big knuckle right there.
I don't think we should hang out here, though.
Yeah.
Like, look at all the bits of metal everywhere. What is this?
I don't know.
Another piece of a car? Maybe that's part
Not
of the
metal
old...
detecting days. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that could be part of the old jalopy that you found the crank for.
Yeah. 1920s,
Wow.
I would say.
Wow. Well, that's about the time that the
Yeah.
land was expropriated and people would be
Yeah.
angrily dumping their shit out here because
Yeah.
it's
That was,
stolen land.
you know, that's probably the type of vehicles they were using
Yeah.
to
wow.
expropriate this region.
Yeah. Do you think, like, when they cleared everything and they bulldozed, that it was that time? Because, I mean...
Well, I don't see a lot of evidence of bulldozing
Well,
outside of
here-
just subtle stuff.
Well, here there's that bulldoze.
Okay, so again, here we are, back to our nice landmark here. Nice tree. Yeah. And here we go. All right. There was a lot of bones in this area too, eh?
Yeah.
This was a vertebrae here.
Yeah.
This was quite large.
Yeah, that is
Right.
pretty gross vertebrae.
Yeah, okay, let's head
More
out.
bones in there. Yeah.
We don't know if we captured any EVPs. And we're thankful for the opportunity here to be investigating this absolutely incredible place.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like daytime
unless you
or
got-
nighttime.
Your wits about you, you know, I don't recommend
Oh yeah, no, we heard so much noises out here.
doing something like this unless you have the confidence of a warrior. You really do.
Don't fall in holes.
Okay, you do have a flashlight back there?
Yeah,
Okay, you're okay?
yeah.
I'd turn and look at you, but you complain because the light is in your
Light
eyes.
in my eye and then I'm blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for remembering that.
Well, I'm trying to remember everything.
I know, there's so many things.
Oh, goodness.
Like,
Yeah.
back to back. Which means the moose head is on your right, or on your left.
Left now.
Yeah. Well, as of earlier today, and now it's
Yeah.
only a set of teeth spread apart. I can't even believe that shit.
Yeah. Well, the camera made it back.
What in the hell? Here we go.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
kick the teeth.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there it is
really?
again.
Really? That was a moose head
Yeah,
earlier today. There is saliva on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Holy shit.
Okay, so again, bravery by you and me, and we're fine. And again, if you have that the presence of mind to know that there's nothing to fear, you know, I think anything that really would be fearful of that. So, you know.
Who knows what
Anyway,
that was,
great
though.
adventure.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
just.
a stick and you've got a stick to beat them off.
Yeah, well, that's it. Eh? You know, you act like you are the strongest thing on earth and you are angry and you're back to back and you don't give up. And you take their front legs and unfortunately you splay them apart and break their breastbone is what you really want to do, right? Or you want to try and grab them by the side of the cheek. However, when dealing with a timber wolf, good luck. So
No sticking your fingers in a timber wolf's mouth.
if you can,
Help it.
it's got to yelp and it's got to know that it's injured, right?
Look at this view
If you don't
where
want to
we
kill
are
them.
right now.
Yeah.
And just imagine what it might have looked like back when it was a lively area and the original settlement was here.
Yeah, so this would have been all
Such a
exactly.
beautiful view of the river.
Yeah, so you can't really see. We don't know what it's going to look like. This is first time, doing this type of filming with this camera. So we're trying to bring good experiences that don't make you want to throw up. We're trying to make sure our camera work is suitable, and we hope we brought you something exciting. It will get really exciting if we go to the moose head.
Oh my god, I can't even believe that moose head.
Smashed.
Like, seriously.
And you're brave. I can't believe how brave you are for walking by that after we walked by that earlier and it was intact. Right?
It was attacked.
Trooper. I'm like, there's no way you're going to want to walk in here after seeing that smashed to smithereens.
After that, I'll fear for my life.
Oh. But here you are.
Well, I figured whatever
Walking
it was,
out so
already
far
went through.
successful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wish we had more battery power because I want to go over to where, the Jesuit church was, and I'd like to do some investigation in there because
in that area,
we're
yeah.
almost there now.
Well, I'm thinking that was the area right, that we passed.
And back in there, where if it was the orphanage, and in behind there, that's where they, the graveyard was.
Oh yeah.
And so, I think that would be maybe a future investigation.
Oh yeah,
for sure, because I think
we have to find the exact spot of it before we go and.
I think we have it pinpointed pretty well.
Yeah. But not exactly, because I mean, there was a couple sites that I was questioning. It looked like it could have been here and then bulldozed, or like the sites that we found are obviously old, but they're not the site of the mission, like of the Jesuit mission, because that was in the 1840s. Like.
Yeah, that was 1850 to 1870 is when the nuns came, right?
1849 or 1848 was when the nuns came from Paris. Or
Paris?
No, what was it?
Yeah, Rome, right?
No, France.
France.
They came from France.
All right.
Normandy.
Ho, ho, ho.
They came from Normandy, France.
I don't know, I'm just having some fun. En français! My daughter's, she's bilingual, so, that's pretty cool. So, however, back then, I think they may have had some strict rules if the children went completely missing.
Well, the thing
Just
I don't
saying.
understand still, like I said, this area. I mean, we've been through here several times, and it doesn't take long to get through here on foot.
Yes.
So that leads me to believe it's not much ground to cover. Like, how do you lose a child? One child, never mind 16.
Well, I think, you know, there could be many theories associated to this.
Well,
What about if there was a mass murderer at that time? There wasn't a lot of law to
this
investigate
may sound
it.
disturbing to you,
It's
but
crazy to think, but like,
no, this was a port of trade,
right.
right? Since the beginning, 1600s, people coming with ships through, early French voyageur in the 1600s. Now, think about someone coming from overseas to trade. They trade goods. Who's to say they're not going to take a child or two home
Yeah.
across the sea?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. No, you've said that. You're kind of leaning towards that's your feeling, eh?
I really think
Yeah.
that was the very first human trafficking.
I mean, I think it's
And
plausible.
all
However,
here in Fort William, Ontario.
again, it's a theory. We need to know.
Yeah, it is.
We're about to head out of here, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to document. So, thank you for watching, and
Thank you, Spirits, for being with us here this evening. Please stay put, and we'll come back and talk to you again.
we're going to definitely get this site
Thank you.
figured out. And Mandy's just been spooked by something back here. So if you guys go down, your camera goes away. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and we're going to be back out here. We're going to be doing some more spectacular things.
Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. We may come back or we may not. We'll see.
Right on. This is more.
Swanson. Is it haunted?
It is haunted.
It's haunted.